Hello, Booktube friends and book lovers everywhere. Welcome to Writing Wednesday. For a lot of people hereabouts, it has become What Are You Reading Wednesday, and for me, something a little different. I started back in 2018 making a video every Wednesday about writing. I unfortunately had a financial collapse during 2018 to the point where I had to work uh, like practically every waking hour, and I couldn't continue with my writing Wednesdays in 2018. So I am going to start again now and do it. Writing is a very important part of my life. It has been for a long time. I've written mainly journals. I've written a lot of, journal entries over the years. And I've also written some novels during NaNoWriMo and some novels not during NaNoWriMo, short stories, poems, songs, uh, nonfiction, articles for the web, things like that. So um, I'm just going to start over again, start a Writing Wednesday habit here, hopefully. And today I am going to tell you about some books that I like to use for writing prompts. I'm sure most of you are familiar with writing prompts, so you get an idea for what you might write about that day from these books. And this is my favorite right here. It's a longtime favorite, A Writer's Book of Days by Judy Reeves. Love this book. And this is the revised edition. I have bought this book at least 3 times, possibly more, because I bought it, long ago I bought it, and then I bought it again. I guess I lost it. I couldn't find it, so I bought another copy about 20 years ago, and then I bought a copy after the fire. This is a copy that I got after the fire, because I know my other copy got burned in the fire. So let me see, when was this published? Originally 2010, no, 1999 was when it was originally published. So this book's been around about 25 years, and I've had several copies because I value it so much. Every time I lose a copy, I get another copy. Yeah. So this book is nice because it has all the months. Okay, it's divided up into the 12 months of the year. This is the month of May chapter. Every month has its own chapter, and then in the chapter there are little articles that she wrote about writing. Plus, at the bottom of the pages, you'll see some writing prompts. So this is May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd, and so on. So going through the month of May, you'll see more writing prompts, more articles. Can you see the prompts down there? So I have used this book a lot, and I'm going to use it again, maybe today. So what is the prompt for today? Today, I think, is the 28th of May. I'm not really sure. Okay, May 28th is, the prompt is, that night I was happy. Well, that would be something to think about. If you were going to write a memoir, just to look back into my life to see what night was I really happy. I don't know. So anyhow, there's 12 chapters, 12 months of the year, one prompt for every day of the year, and a lot of articles. So this one is a book that I've used a lot for writing memoirs. Like before the fire, I had a pen journal. I called it a fountain pen journal because I could only use fountain pens in it. And I wrote memoirs in that journal. I think it burned in the fire. I'm not truly sure, because there's this one place that I have never gone into since the fire to unload things since I got into this house. And that's my cargo trailer. My cargo trailer is sitting out there with a lot of things. I have no idea what. Uh, I'm sure I'll find some treasures out there when I do get around to unloading it. But it's so far from the house where it is parked that it's really inconvenient to get it. Plus, my neighbors, God bless them, have taken on the job of dog sitting, I think, and they have a dog out there that barks all the time when I get out to my cargo trailer. So I just, no, I haven't gone out there to do anything about it yet this summer. And I really would like to get that cargo trailer uh, unpacked. Anyhow. Well, this book, like Kicking in the Wall is the name of it. It's by Barbara Abercrombie, author of A Year of Writing Dangerously. This is a year of writing exercises, prompts, and quotes to help you break through your blocks and reach your writing goals. I used this to write little memoirs, some of which I still have because I had the habit of taking pictures of my journal pages. So some of them I have photographs of. And anyhow, I got through this. I think I got about almost 50 prompts into it. I'm not really sure. Anyhow, sample prompt is this one. Write about a time when you felt something was wrong with you, either physically or in your head. Maybe you were sick, or maybe you felt crazy. So, also there's quotes, I should say, on each page. There's a quote and prompts. So here's a sample quote from Ethan Canin, C-A-N-I-N. I've always set assignments for myself. For accountant, it was to write a story in which a pair of socks takes on large emotional importance. That's a quote. Okay. So then the next book that I want to show you today is the Writer's Idea book. This is the 10th anniversary edition. It's by Jack Heffron, and he has here how to develop great ideas for fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and screenplays. And here's a sample prompt, looking for a short one, because some of his are quite long. So here's a short one. Describe your character's large possessions. Car, home, furnishings, boat. Note what he especially likes among these things. What are sources of pride? You know, pride is something that I really am not into. Pride goes before a fall, according to the Proverbs, and I do believe that. So this is the book, the Writer's Idea book, and Take 10 for Writers. This is one of my favorites. Yeah. Take a look at that book. We used to use this here in town. We had a writers club, and we got together every week to sit and write together. And for a while, we used this book until one of my dearest friends told me he was tired of it. So we stopped using the book, but I still like, just like this one, I've bought at least 3 copies, maybe 4. I may have lost count along the way, but every time I lose a copy, I get a copy. So I remember when I left town in 2013, I moved to Idaho, and at that time I gave away all of my writing books, including these 2. That's why I didn't have them when I moved up to Idaho, and I really missed them so bad. So I bought another copy. And when I came back, I'm pretty sure I brought these books, but they burned in the fire. So I had to buy another copy. Here's why I like it. It's really a unique book. It's very colorful inside. This is just a sample of how every page is colorful. Every page, okay, every writing prompt takes, I think, 2 pages. Okay. So first there's like a little paragraph, and then you pick a number between 1 and 10 and put it here, and flip the page to find your number, and find your number here. This is a general category of a type of clothing. So from 1 to 10, there is a different piece of clothing. And so I guess I'll just go ahead and read the prompt. It's called Dressing on the Side. I once visited a creative nonfiction college class taught by my friend Rachel Simon, author of Riding the Bus with My Sister on Dress-Up Day. The assignment was to wear a formal outfit or costume and tell the class a story related to it. Listening to the stories that used clothing as a backdrop, I learned a lot about each storyteller. Search the closets of your memory to find an item in the category you will be given, using the clothing as a starting point from the acquisition to what happened to it or in it or to it. Tell a story about a life event. It's fascinating to see just how much a story prompted by a single article of clothing can reveal about you, the narrator of the story. That's when you pick your number, then you turn the page, say your number is 5, then your story would be about a t-shirt or some other shirt. So that's just one example. I mean, there are dozens of exciting ideas in here, and I really enjoyed going through these with my friends. And I still have one that I know I wrote from this book. It's called The Bear Story. Okay, Bear Story. Where is that? Okay. Bear in mind, we were all going to write something about bears. And anyhow, I love that book. I will read you the bear story one of these days. I don't have it with me right now. When we did that, we were a writers group, and everybody had a different specialty. Like my friend Judy always wrote a memoir because that was what she normally liked to write. She loved to write memoirs about her family life and her life here in the little small town that we live in. And then my friend Dennis was into satire, so he would write something satirical and not necessarily understandable, but satirical. So then there was another woman, I'm not sure who it was. She was a poet, so every time we had one of these prompts, she would write a little poem. And then there was me. I would write a short story, a flash fiction short story. I like to write flash fiction of up to 500 words. That's a very short story, and it was something that I could do during the time that we as a writers club were sitting around writing together. And then my friend Bob, I can't remember what he wrote. It was maybe various things. He was more of an adventure person. So everybody writes their own thing. You can write anything you like as long as it's associated with the prompt in any of these books. So that's all the prompt books I have to show you. I have 4 of them. And then I have this book, which is a journal that I've been keeping on writing. Like if I write something, I write down that I wrote something, when I wrote it, any thoughts about it that I might come up with. And so I've been keeping that journal for a while. And I really like this journal. See, it's got the little ampersand here. And what is the name of this journal company? That's the question. It's called Code and Quill. Code and Quill. And I really like this particular journal that I bought from them. It's dotted on one side. These are dots. And the other side is a lined page. On every page, it's like that. So, nice little journal. And so that's my writing video for today. I will be reading some things that I wrote, but not today. I will save that for next week. I'll have to choose a prompt from one of these books and get back to you. And see you again on Writing Wednesday, if not before.